Listen, I know it might sound a little bit corny, but the direction Disney is taking both Marvel and Star Wars is actually making me kind of sad. So this is going to be a two-part series. This one's going to be taking a look at Star Wars. Next one's going to be taking a look at Marvel. So Star Wars is truly, like, the world of Star Wars is truly so amazing. You start off with just this boy on Tatooine as he's a slave, and then some Jedi's by fate crash land there and then take him in as one of their own. And then you see him progress, being raised by the Jedi, being raised as a youngling, and him slowly start to become more hateful and more angry. You see Chancellor Palpatine trying to take more power. You see the good guys as the bad guys in the bad, but not as bad as the bad guys, but they're still doing stuff wrong. You know, they claim to be about peace and bringing peace to the galaxy when they're actually making people suffer because of the amount of war between the separatists and the Republic, and them become like a police state with the mass amount of clones everywhere. So you see this beautiful story from that, and then to the young boy who's just a Jedi on a slave planet becoming the second most powerful being in the entire galaxy as Darth Vader. And his son and his daughter try to stop him in different ways. His daughter goes on to become a leader of the rebellion through diplomacy, while his son becomes a Jedi warrior like he was. And you have his two kids from different angles who don't even know each other coming in at each other, with each other at him. And then you see good conquer evil at the very end, so it's showing that Vader wasn't truly lost, that he still had some good left in him, and then he saved his son and the entire galaxy by defeating Palpatine. And then we had Disney. Disney came in. I'm not a huge sequel hater. I actually like the sequels. Of course, episode 7 was pretty good. Episode 8, people love to hate on that, but don't hate on 8. That's what I say. It's not horrible. You know, it's like, it's just like space people fighting each other. Like, who cares? Then you have 9, which is very weird. You know, it was good. It kind of fixed the wrongs of 8 in a way. Bringing back Palpatine I liked and didn't like, because of course he's a big bad, but then it was like, you rewatch episode 6 and Vader overcoming evil and killing Palpatine doesn't seem like that big of a deal anymore, because he's just gonna come back. You're like, he's gonna come back in 30 years, who even cares? This doesn't mean anything. So it's like, okay, whatever. Sequels, three okay movies. What are you gonna do? But then they started taking a different approach during the streaming takeover. You saw the streaming takeover. It used to be Netflix's number 1, and then Hulu and Prime. You'll dabble with them, and then Disney dipped their toes into the water with Disney Plus, and then everyone came after it. Like everyone made a streaming service. Like, even like, I don't know, Tony Bag of Donuts got his own streaming service. But with that streaming service, you had some good things. You had The Mandalorian, which is probably one of the best fiction shows ever. I would say that. And then you have some like other like okay. Then you see things starting to creep into them just trying to pump out, try to make a product for little no money, try to push stuff down people's throat. Like, oh wait, you want Star? Here's a bunch of Star Wars. Just so much Star Wars. It's just like too much. I used to have this mentality like, you know what, I'll just watch everything. You know, I want the story. I don't even care anymore. I'm not even gonna watch all of this stuff. I watch Mando because I still like it. I like the Obi-Wan show. But like, there's no way I can watch every single thing. There's no way I can watch every single episode of Bad Batch, every single episode of the new Clone Wars show, or this final season. No, not every episode of the Ahsoka show, not every episode of the Tales of the Jedi show. Like, there's no way I can put that much time aside for Star Wars. Like, it's impossible. I said this in my Mario video, which, like, what are you doing? Talking about Star Wars Mario. It feels like homework. It feels like, alright, let me watch this, because if I don't watch this, they're gonna come out with something, I'm gonna be confused. I'm gonna be like, who's that? I'm kind of sick of it. I'm kind of really tired of it, and it really makes me sad. Because Star Wars used to have this charm to it. Like, wait. Like, you have one movie, next year one movie, next year one movie. Break. New trilogy. And then you, like, get so excited, but now you're like, oh. New Star Wars. Another thing about it. I still haven't watched all of Andor. I'm on, like, episode 2. I still haven't watched. I can't get past episode 1 of Bad Batch. Not that it's bad, it's just that it's. No pun intended. Just that, like, it's just so much stuff. And, on top of that, Disney's also trying to do the same thing with Marvel to a new extreme. Like, they've been doing this with Marvel for a while. They're just starting to do it with Star Wars, and, you know, they're losing money in their entertainment department, and I know it sounds weird, but I'm glad they are. They need to, like, wake up, be like, alright, people, you're telling me people don't want quantity over quality? You're telling me people don't want 10 products a day that aren't good? Like, what? What are you talking? Like, it's like garbage now. And it's set, like, oh my gosh. Whatever, I don't even care anymore. Go watch your Star Wars. Go make your widgets for the widget factory. Go give your money to the man. Go make more money for the elites while you sit in your box and do nothing all day.